Comment on. I appreciate you taking my phone call today and let me shoot you this little video to kind of see where you guys are at here. It looks like you guys are doing a pretty good job. On the one thing that I was calling about was dumpster dumpster rental, Canton, Ohio, which here's kind of an overview of your website. It does have a 429 code on it, which sends too many requests. So I don't know if that might have something to do with your hosting, but that might be kicking some people off the site or something like that. But you've had looks like you've had some good months like the beginning of March, April. Um, and kind of some up and down, here and there. But it looks like you've been kind of running like around 100, 75 to 100 traffic a month. So if you come in here, the one thing that we look at is you come in here and you look at the organic keywords that you got. Dumpster rental Canton, which like I said, is one of the big ones that that I was reaching out to you about and to some of your competitors. But there's 350 search volume. It's got a KD of 17, so which means that if you have about 15 to 20 good links and good referring domains, you should be able to get up that in the one or two spot. And it looks like you guys are fourth, which is not bad, and you're getting a traffic of 43 from that search. And then also dumpster rental Canton showing you fifth, and you're getting 10 of the 100 search volume. And then something else just to keep in mind here, the Akron search, you're showing 10th. So that might be something that, we can help you attack because you're only getting 9 traffic of it, of another 300 search volume a month. And then also down here, dumpster rental Akron, Ohio, with Ohio on the end of it, is back up to 400. You're only getting 2 traffic of that, where you're sitting in the 21st spot. So kind of what we do is when we go into this, we let me go into the keyword here real quick. Dumpster. Ohio, which like I said, that's so like I said there a minute ago, 19 referring domains to get you in the top 10, which you guys you're obviously there. But the one thing I want to show you is the difference between being where you guys are at, which one. So here's your top 3 in your Google map listing, and you got your third. We'll get to that in a second. But Vaughn's, who's the number 1 organic for that listing, has got 155 traffic coming in just from that search. Whereas you guys are third in that organically, where you can kind of see the drop off in amount of traffic in first, second, and third. So that's kind of something that we can do. We can break down the site and kind of see what's going on, and it does, which I can show you your backlinks in a minute, but it does look like you have some spammy backlinks. So, just the one thing that we always say is backlinks is quality over quantity. We've got the capability of going in and busting out 1,200 backlinks, but if they're not the right backlinks, they're not really going to do what you need to do. So, you can kind of see 155, 117, 75. So, there is a potential of 80 more people a month coming to your site if we can get you in that top spot. And then also from the Google map listing, they say this thing, it gets 90 or 70% of the searches are right here, so, and the majority of them click 1, then 2, and then obviously 3. So there's probably a 20 to 30% increase also if we can, by taking you from the third spot, which I got it pulled up back here. You got legacy dumpsters, which actually you're showing 2 on as of today. But so there's probably another 20% increase of phone calls of being in that 1 spot compared to being in the 2 spot. And the one thing, there's a thing called citations And then also, like if you look at, Legacy's got 283 photos. You're a little over 50. So there, and your reviews kind of go into that as well. So, even though you are doing a pretty good job, of actually a lot better job than some of the people that I pull up and send these screencasts to, there is a good bit of increased traffic from going from this spot to that spot. And that's something that there's ways to do that. Let me go back in here too, into your backlinks, into your 609 backlinks, and there's when you run the backlinks, there's a thing called anchor text. So basically, what that is that's the wording that links to your site. Uh, so if we go to your backlink profile and your anchors, dumpster rental, none of these anchors right here are the high keyword research terms, with the exception of there's one. Yeah, there's like 8 links right here out of those 400 and some links that there's 8 of them that actually have a good anchor text to it. So that there's another kind of way to get in there and just optimize everything that you're trying to do, and try to get the most out of out of your website and the Google Business Profile. And then also, your if you pull up your website and then you go into this here, there's on the building of the website, they have what they call headers. So header one, is kind of, all right, this is what we are, this is what we want to rank for. And then 2, is the second most important headers on the page. So there's a lot of opportunity here to not use main navigation, navigational, navigation menu, how it works. There's a lot of opportunity there to hit keywords that will also help bump that up, to get you ranking in, ranking in other spots and ranking higher. Because if you go, also, if we go back to where it was just your website here, and it's got ranking for 230 keywords, but really, all your traffic is coming from dumpster rental Canton, dumpster rental or Ohio, and dumpster rental Canton. And that's where 53 is coming from. You got a little bit coming from that search. But again, I mean, that's just a small piece of the pie. So there is some opportunity there. Like I said, what we do is we just send this out, kind of give you an overview of what, kind of where you're at, and what your site's doing well and what your site's not doing well, and kind of the opportunity for growth. And like I said, you're ranking in good positions, but there is a lot of traffic that is, that's still floating out there to try to grab. So, and like I said, we send these out just to kind of, as a value to you. If it's something that you want to jump on a phone call one day and, or Zoom, and, we can kind of go over, get kind of what we can do, kind of what we can offer you, and, kind of go for there. But again, like I said, I greatly appreciate you taking my phone call today, and appreciate you watching this video, and, look forward to hearing from you. Appreciate it.